Okay, next up under the effects menu, we've got the chorus. Chorus in SoundForge is many of the same settings and parameters as like the delay and multi-tap delay functions. Because chorus is kind of really, if you get down to it, it's sort of a form of delay. You don't hear the echoes because they're going really fast and they're extremely short. Instead, your chorus is making your audio sound like bigger and fatter. I mean, it kind of, a chorus, and when you think of a chorus, an actual singing chorus, it's because there's a whole group of people singing, and each one's slightly out of tune, slightly out of time. Not enough to make it sound really horrible or anything like that, but it actually sounds better and fuller because it's a whole bunch of voices singing together. And you can use SoundForge's chorus effect here to achieve kind of similar results, but it's not going to make, obviously, a single vocal sound like a chorus. But you can still do some cool stuff with it. Let's take a look. Okay, we've got one of our little standard jingle files open here. Let's play a few seconds. Yeah, I know, I'm getting tired of it too, but you know what? Hang in there with me, guys. So next up on the effects menu, we've got chorus. And you can basically, let's default all the parameters here. You can basically preview it here. And what you've got is you've got control over the input gain, the dry out, which are basically kind of the same way you have the controls with any kind of delay or echo or any of those, where you can mix the quantity of input. In other words, how much of the clean signal versus and how much of it's going out with how much of that's being mixed in with the chorus effect or whatever effect it is you're using, versus pulling it out all the way. And then you also have how much of the chorus you want to put in there. You can invert the chorus phase, you can invert the feedback phase. This is where you can adjust the size of the chorus. Let's pick one of the basic chorus here. Let's preview that. And if I dial that down, you can hear that it's not as big of a chorus effect. Much bigger and much fatter when I got it up higher. This is taking the chorus way down. There's just the music. There's mostly just the chorus. Again, you got to watch out with any of these kind of modulation tools. You've got to really watch your input gains, because it's real easy when you start messing with these sliders to get up there, and as you can see right now, I'm clipping. So you got to kind of watch that. You've got some modulation rates, which is the rate of the actual chorus, and the rate of the detuning. You can hear it get more rapid, more warbly. And then the actual depth of the modulation or the detuning. I mean, you can get pretty crazy. I mean, you can get it to the point where, the music part's not even hardly recognizable. You also have a delay time on the chorus out as well, too. And as is usual in a lot of the functions here within in SoundForge, you also can attenuate out some of the high frequencies if you want to, and kind of like have you can cut them out, and you can determine at what location within the spectrum you want to cut them out. Setting up custom stuff here, I don't really do it too much. On the other hand, some of the presets are pretty cool. For example, let's change to a different file here. Let's go to one of the VO sample tracks we've got here, which is just, all right, this is some sample VO. And one of the cool effects here with the chorus is a cheap TV effect. It's a preset they've got in here called cheap TV. All right, this is some VO I'm putting down to show some cool stuff you can do with the acoustic mirror effect. All right, this is some VO I'm putting down. That's pretty cool, actually, and I've used that on a number of things. I mean, you can use it for really cool effect within songs and all kinds of stuff. Let me go back to a music file here for a second, and let's go ahead and just let it play, and let's just kind of look at some of the presets. So we've got some nice choruses here. Some of these are more pronounced than others. Have some that actually have vibrato mixed in with them. A little bit with more echoey vibrato. And we've got like a fast flange. You can hear the flanging going on there in the background. Slow flange. And lastly, a vibrato verb. Over time, I've used a few of the presets, and frankly, the cheap TV one is actually really cool, and I've used that one quite often. So basically, that's what you've got here with the chorus.